Hey there, paper geeks and glitter nerds. It's another crazy geek crafter, and we are out of focus. Get focus. Please focus here. All right. Today's Advent challenge is a birdhouse. So I'm guessing we're moving beyond Christmas now. Let's get this one started so I can follow up if anyone writes a comment. That would be good, I think. So let's start by cutting it and gluing it here. I'll need my cardstock card. There we go. And the black. Let's just sit here. Okay. Let's see it. There. And tweezers and glue. So the only thing that falls out is the inside here. There we go. And there will be some background shining through, but we can see that the holes here. Here. So it does matter what you put behind this piece. And I am trying to get in the Christmas spirit, so I'm gonna try to make this a holiday card. Oh yay. Excuse me. There. I was thinking I'd do a blue house of some sort. Thinking some kind of light blue like this. And then we make these wood accents at the top and the bottom pieces, that would be brown. I did find my bag of browns. So, I think the Kraft is the best version for this. Let's see if I can get a bigger piece. Not that I'm gonna need the entire thing, but this piece is kind of wide. I might cut out here to get more from one piece. So let's see. Brown cardstocks, blue cardstock. I have a snowflake stencil. Stencils. Bigger stencil. I do have a snowflake stencil. A bit big. stars. Stripes. Flags, flowers, splatters. More flowers, more stars, patterns, whips. Could call maybe this could be called. They're a bit too big, aren't they? A bit too big for that. Stars and dots and hearts. And a layering stencil. But these are just, they're very big. Maybe if I just do one. That's a bit boring. Oh, I didn't look in this one. Most of these I made myself. Anything without a true brand on it would be something I did. Like these. This is a layering stencil for candles. With that oh yeah, it's the size that's the difference. That's why I need to label these like I did here with my homemade snow stencil. That's just a piece of blank frame, another frame, a heart frame, and the square for that one. Something else, another frame, more frames, squares, other frames, circle frame, and there's the pentagon and the heart and circle, Christmas tree. The other part of the Christmas tree, some grass borders, some sky borders, water border, more sky, more sky, but no snow. I guess I'll have to make a snow stencil with smaller snows than this at one point. This is it? Nope. Just add these here. Go all over the place. This way. And I don't have much in embossing folders. So I'm not even gonna look, or I could just look for this, of course. There's some dots. This just looks like snow. But it's one of those where I'm uncertain where they came from. And I don't like using those. They're probably copies or something. So that wasn't it either. Am I going to have to stamp myself? Then where do I have snowflakes? Because I'm thinking stamping would be fastest. Stamping would be the fastest. Where do I have... Not there, no. That'll probably be a long fun thing. I can't take that box up here, unfortunately. This one does have one for repeat pattern. that really the only snowflake I own? That seems odd. And I do have white pigment. So let's try that. Oh, I'm gonna need some red for that one as well. But a blue background maybe? Should I do? Yeah, I should do something blue. Something blue. It is a bit dull. Too bright. Definitely too bright. Very much too bright. This is very dark and textured. I can give it a try. Let's try and see what happens. Next question, should I use a stamp positioner? And how big panel do I need? First, a card base. I like to have it for visual representation of the space I need to occupy. Ooh, don't hit the camera again. Maybe that one. So the ruler. See. The one for 8.5. 8.5. I have a cheat sheet over here on the wall. By 12.8. So I'm just gonna cut that to start with. That will make it easier to work within the frame. I think, I hope. Do 8.5. 12.8. I really don't want to emboss this, so this is gonna have to do. Just gonna put this away for now. And there are some fillers too, if I want. So let's see. Oh, the papers too big. There we go. I think. Or is this crooked? I think maybe this cardstock is crooked. But this is where I would like the stamp at least. And that is out of the way. Okay. Let's see if that helped. Much better. Much better. It's impressive how much of a difference this makes. Seriously. Good. No. Should start by stamping it. just on the paper. It's something I can see because I will be able to see this. So I'm just gonna have to clean up the stamp afterwards. Let's see. I just find it easier to navigate when I can see where the pattern is supposed to be. Water. That was what I was thinking of. I forgot again. Water. And let's clean this very thoroughly. This also means I get hopefully a better impression because now it has been used and cleaned. This stamp has never been used before. So, yeah. I think I'll just do a line here. A line here. And one here. And just so I know I have something to coordinate with when I'm needed. I'll be able to better see. But let's start here. This is gonna be interesting. I'm always intimidated by pattern making. Always. Okay. And yes, I don't think I've used this one before, so it will be a trial. Okay. And yes, this will take a tiny bit of time. And I don't actually mind that there's a difference in how opaque they are. But it is very small. It's very noticeable that it's a repeat pattern. I'm going to have to add some of those additional snowflakes to make that go away a bit. As this goes up. Oh, carefully, real carefully. Maybe one more, I think. Okay. Then I need to move it over. Why don't I have a shorter one here? So I have a line to follow. Somewhat. Okay. This is taking its time. That was too much, wasn't it? Here, I think. Jane has got night. She's digging in the couch. It's really annoying habit. Okay, now it's gonna be fun. Let's hope some of this up here is dry. That's where we started. Let me lift this up. Hopefully it won't move. That looks okay. Oh. Alrighty. And clean. And this will need time to set because it's a dyeing. Oh, pigment ink. Pigment inks are the ones that need to set the longest, I think. It's not a type of ink I use a lot, but it is the only way to get a white stamped impression on color cardstock. Oh, I shouldn't put it away yet. That's right. Okay. This can go back in here. At least. Yes, this matters to me. It needs to be the right way and close to the original position. Let's start with this. I think I'm gonna have to do it freehand, which is not my favorite. Let's see if I can do this without putting my fingers somewhere they shouldn't be. Ooh. See, it's a bit of smushing there. Sorry, I'm gonna have to concentrate here. Free stamping is not my forte. Is my wet corner. Yep. Carefully. I want to clean it, but I also want to keep it. Let's do this one. Find a spot where it's not wet. Let's see. Really? I don't have any others? That's really weird. this one doesn't even have one. Wow. Just gonna check if any of the new stamps I bought have any snowflakes. Nope, they don't. This is really weird. I thought I had plenty. I think I'm going back to the other one. I'll put this here, clean it, and I'm sure I'm done with it.
Skål. Thank you.
It's important to remember to go off the edges to make it seem like it's been cut from a bigger pattern. Twisted that a bit, that was not good. One up here. I think that's it for this one. Let's take another block. I have more. It's important to turn it now. These you can't turn too much because then it's just the same pattern. But with other things where there is more of a difference from one turn to the other, it can make good impact to do so. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at talking when I do this. It's getting pretty full. Okay, let's let this dry over here and try to clean these off. Take this, any spray. As such. Okay. Stay. I actually bought this set for the couch, most of all. Okay, that needs to be kept for the record. And this one too. cutting. Returning to the cutting. Okay. Now I don't have any small birds to go with this. I only have a very, very large bird set, and I don't think that'll translate well. That will make this a very much bigger project, because then I'll need to do some more dimension to make sure that the bird, which is like this big, is very much in the foreground compared to the house. So that's the front. I need this piece. And such. Maybe I should do the little peck too, but I'm uncertain. I'll keep those if I decide to do that. Oh, I had to check. Did bring out this to see if my hole punch would be right, instead of having to cut it out of here. Come on. That's a fine substitute. We're gonna do that. I want to layer it up a bit. And no, I'm not gonna make all 4 or something pieces and then trying to get them out, because then I know they're stuck. This is a good time for this tray thingy. This over there, and one more. I think 4 should do it. Okay, put that away with the other things. So we have the peg, the roof, the doorstep. Maybe I should do one in white for the background, and I can color in the hole in whatever color I decide on. And the heart, I still need the heart. Green, yellow, red. Because I wanted it to be predominant. Domineering? Oh. Too late for grammar lectures. Good. Red. see if this piece is. It's not. I'll take one of the others. I have so many scraps from all the crafting I did for the wedding. And yes, hopefully I'll be able to use it to collect some pictures and show you what I've spent my summer making. Just have to find the energy. And this is stay. This project is a bit taxing, but it's good to be doing something again. I have missed the crafting for fun more than for need, if you can say that. And yeah, getting back to doing YouTube. So actually, I missed it, kinda. It has its own charms. Just gonna put that away. Maybe I should put a piece of copy paper behind here. Oh, let's take that. Probably too wide, but yeah, that is. Okay. There. Off you go. Makes everything a bit easier now. So that's the base. Oh, I still need to cut the heart. Can't put the die away yet. Oh, thank you, my love. Ooh, carefully, real carefully. Just gonna take the smaller scissors. Let's see, where to cut this there. And down here. There. There we go. And so. Go. These are just everywhere. They're from the whole bunch. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the parts off that and then piece it back together. Such, maybe I'll double up the craft parts then to give them a bit of dimension, like I'm doing with the peg. was gonna color this on the inside. No. Yeah. Cool gray. And another cool gray, which was in the wrong place. Like that. And the next, actually it's not the next color down, because this is 4, 6, 8 cool grays. Like that. Okay, we'll try this again. There. Get that out. And then let's, before I forget, cut more of those. This can dry for a bit. Let's do another roof piece. That's better with the long shears. Okay, and let's try here. Careful, I don't send that flying. Oop. Oop. Or something else. All right. Yeah. This is fiddly. It always is, but it's always worth it. I'm just gonna keep the two pieces here together with the heart. Using the heart. And then the front. The front. Let's glue these on. I shouldn't have cut the hearts. Oh, live and you learn. I can cut more hearts. So that's good. There. went all the way up on my house. I don't like glue smears. I think I heard that this might help. Maybe it helps. I'm uncertain, undecided. Okay. First, I cut here. And here. And save those. Yeah, I ate the tweezers again. Ooh, don't do that. Okay. I think it's easier to dab off the extra glue when I do it this way. I think I prefer it as such. Okay, next piece. And then I'll need to cut 2 extra hearts. And no, I didn't hit myself on my machine. I got a blister here from assembling something earlier. But the good thing is I now have a tripod to take with me on my holiday, so I can open my advent calendar. For you and me, of course. And I'm hoping that I'll at least have time to draw out a mock-up of a design every day. Hopefully. Who knows? Who knows how tired I'll be. Just at least think about it. That's the plan. To think about it. Alright. Let's glue the hearts on. Yeah. Again with you and the stabbing. want this one to be the last one because I know that one is full. This one might be missing a tiny bit. But this birdhouse made me think of the saying, "Home is where the heart is." Okay. Stop stubbing everywhere. Come back. Turn over. And no dog hairs, please. I'm incredible at getting glue all over this place. That was more of an air bubble than glue. There we go. Better. There we go. Alright. Hopefully the panel over here is some kind of dry, otherwise I'll have to go find my heat gun. Sounds like it's miles away. It's hanging over here on the wall. It's not that far actually, but I would have to get up to plug it in. Okay. I like to clear off my table just a little bit between different stages, just a bit. Oh, looks good. Then it's gonna need something to sit on. I don't need that much. I think, oh, this will do. Let's first make sure that it's straight. Okay. 1, 3, 1, 2, 4. I think that'll do. Because I don't want this to be higher than the threshold. I don't know, the bottom of the house. Okay. Is it missing something maybe? What would that be? What would that be? Something is definitely missing. Let's put this on. And think a bit. Thinking. I know there's no sentiment on here. I try not to put sentiments on before I know what the card is for. So this is of course a winter theme, but it could be someone who moved. So it could be a housewarming card or just a missing you card. But yeah, whenever I find out what it's for, then I'll put a sentiment on it. And that's why I also leave a lot of blank space. But it is missing something. It's definitely not flowers. More flowers. Fun things, balloons, animals. These could look like pine twigs. And they are from a die I have. Just a sec. I did a reef. Right back. Oh, where are that? What are you at? Nope, not that one. Why are you being difficult? It's from this leaf here, from this strawberry set. And these fell out, and I kept them. Let's see if that's what I'm needing here. No, it's not. Then it really becomes a Christmas card. It's not that then. Nope. Put it back. It doesn't need to go in there. Maybe it's snow on the roof. I think that's it. I need this piece here. Not this one. I just need the outline. that was what it needed. Maybe also here. I will need to cut this again. And then some stickles on it, and I think that'll do it. It's more that it's a house in the snow, it's not necessarily a Christmas house. Oh, that was problematic. Yeah, I actually have some embossing, so. That's pretty straight. I think I can get away with that. This is where it ends. That will also fix a little bit of the glue boo-boo I have here. I don't make more of it. I need to put this on before I can put this on. So, let's glue on the house. I think I want it this way. I have some bad spots down here. And then put glue on this piece instead. Right, and the last piece. That was probably too much, but I'm gonna cut it off. So need it to be straight. Some resemblance of straight. That's kind of cute. That is kind of cute. And that was very loud. Let's see. So this panel has to go on as well. Put that down. And And then the Stickles. We'll make it back in here. I may need a needle for that. Oh, it's been the wrong side up. It's not all done, but it's close. There we go. Alrighty. Should the heart get some? No, I don't think so. I think it's this. I think this is it. Hopefully, whoever gets it one day will agree that it is a nice little card. Now the rest has to dry. I didn't need the needle. I can clean up and get back to the couch. So, I hope you enjoyed this project, that you'll be back. Will I be here tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow I'll be live. And until then, I hope you're having a good day, evening, or night. På gensyn.